What's up, real ones? Welcome to Let's View It. Thank you for clicking on my video for the first time or again. And if it's again, then you know you have a mental problem. If it's the first time, you're gonna find out if you have a mental problem. But no matter what the results are, I still appreciate the support. And to show you that I appreciate it, I'm gonna make another video. Hell, why not? I'm moving closer to making my 400th video. 400th video. And trust me, I never thought this would happen because I thought YouTube would definitely kick me off by now. But they haven't, so I'm going to keep the streak going and bring you another video. And in this video, we have an incident that made an owner of a grill in South Carolina go viral. You see, this owner, he accused a couple of wanting to not pay for their dinner, of refusing to pay their bill at the grill to steal their meal. You feel me? Oh, and one more small detail. The couple happened to be black. So you already know. Let's view it.
I want everybody to hear this now. This lovely couple has ordered $137
which we order all the time, food all
for
the
the
time.
45 minutes they've been here, and they are refusing to pay.
My wife ordered the pork chops that were cooked too hard.
We said we didn't get the pork chops that is on there. Call the piece up here.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We never said we wouldn't refuse her. Oh, our money's gone.
I want everybody to hear
My
this.
husband is a disabled veteran. He works a job as well. We got plenty of money. We're not refusing to pay.
No, listen.
We said we are refusing to pay for the pork chops we never got.
This is what I want from y'all.
I
will not be bullied in my own restaurant
Bullied?
for somebody to come in here
You
and
bullying
want
a
free food
customer.
of any kind.
Free food.
So this is what I want from y'all. I want y'all to walk out the door and don't ever come in this restaurant again.
Oh, we won't. We wasn't planning on.
Thank you.
That was
Yes,
gonna
sir.
be a problem
Thank
in the
you.
first place.
We're just asking what we did not get to be taken off the bill.
We
That's
paid our
all.
bill, but the pork chops we didn't receive. That's what I was asking you to take off. Just like anything else that you don't receive, you wouldn't pay for, right?
When they were fried
They brought
hard.
them out.
When she brought them out, they were fried
brought them
hard. She
out.
said,
They were-
"Do you want something else in the place?" He said, "Well, yeah, give her the steak." And she took the pork chops back,
Yeah,
and that's
okay.
all we're
Two
asking
steaks
for.
and then we pay.
So let me do some quick commentary, then we'll get back to the rest of the video. My commentary is the best part anyways. So let's start from the top. The owner is wrong right away. Why is he making a whole announcement to the whole grill, the whole restaurant? Why is he bothering everybody else that's trying to eat? Well, I know why he's doing it, but it's rude and it's wrong, and you don't do that to your customers. You don't put customers on blast that are trying to, deal with a dispute about a bill and just blast it all over your grill. You don't do that, first of all. But the reason why he's doing it is because, to me, it seems like he expects all of them to automatically agree with him. And I'm not saying that he thinks that they're all going to agree with them because he's dealing with black customers. I'm saying that he really, 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 truly believes that they're all going to agree with him because they're black customers. Because from the looks of it, it looked like they were the only black people in that grill. If there was more black people in that grill, or 4 or 5 other groups of black customers, I do not believe that guy would have got on his megaphone and made an announcement like that all across the restaurant. Who does that? So he's wrong right away just for doing that. But also, let's reflect on what we heard. What I heard was the owner telling everybody that this fine couple, which obviously he's being sarcastic because he really wants to use a different adjective for this couple, but he's telling everybody that they're refusing to pay their bill, their $137 bill that they were there for 45 minutes and accumulated, and now they don't want to pay it. But what I heard that fine couple say is all they wanted them to do is remove the pork chops, which they didn't get or receive because when they brought the pork chops to them, they weren't fried right, so they just took them back. At any other restaurant, any other grill, they would just remove it. It would be no problem at all. And the customer's telling you, we just want that taken off, and then we'll pay the bill. So I don't know where the miscommunication is where he's telling everybody that they're refusing to pay their bill. They're just refusing to pay bonus money for the invisible pork chop they didn't eat.
We eat out all the time. Our bills owe at least $150 everywhere we go.
See that?
Right.
But I also see you not wanting to pay the bill.
We don't want to pay for
No,
what we
we
didn't
pay for
order.
plenty.
That what we didn't get.
Plenty's
That's all.
not-
It wasn't
plenty's
our
never a
fault. We
problem.
didn't. We didn't even send back
Problem is the service, not
the
the
fried
money.
green tomatoes, fried hard as a brick. I got a picture of. We didn't even send those back.
Okay.
We know this
Alright.
is.
That's
We
our
come.
opinion versus
We
yours.
were
Food was
after
so
we
far
they
ahead.
served.
We pay for what we
He
get.
said, "Let's go to Willie's Foods for lunch." I said, "Well, how about the new
It was my
grill?
idea to
Because
come here and
I
try
would
it
like
out.
to try the new grill." We rode over here from Sumter, so he
Okay.
said, "Let's try the new grill."
We
So
don't
we
need a
came
free
over
pass.
here.
I just wanted to put
So spending $150 is easy for us for food. We do that all the time, like twice a week, maybe
So
three times a
you
week.
telling me if I take them pork chops off and your bill is $120, you prepared to pay it right now and you'll leave.
As we always
Okay.
do.
Oh my God! Do you want to
We
see our
ain't
bank
asking
accounts
no
where we spend money all the time?
I'm not here to talk about you spending
Our money's
Painful.
we send them back
She
to be
sent 'em back.
recooked,
She
and
didn't
she
even
has.
eat 'em.
And she
It's
has
not like I can give them to somebody else.
Now, what I learned from this section of the video is his wife needs to shut the hell up. She talks too much, and she was completely talking over her husband and filling in details that didn't matter. Like why they chose this restaurant and how they ended up there. Who cares? The whole point is just figure out what's wrong with the bill so you guys can pay it and leave. And speaking of leaving, I forgot to mention on that first clip that the owner told them that what he wants them to do is get out and leave. He's about to lose a good customer. As you can hear, they're telling him, hey, we go out all the time. Spending this much money on a meal is nothing to us. This is not a treat. This is how we live. So while you sit there making claims that we don't want to pay our bill, it's quite offensive. We have money. You're assuming that we don't have money and for some reason we don't want to pay our bill, but really we just don't want to pay for food that we sent back. Now, finally, it seems like it's sinking in his head. For whatever reason, I don't know what happened, but then the owner's like, so
If I remove the pork chops, then you'll pay the rest of this bill? Is that what you're saying?
they're like, yeah. For some reason, he's still coming at him with energy like,
I don't believe you. I think this fine couple wants to get a free meal off of me.
He may be black, I may be white, but we like good food. We like it cooked right. That's
I
all
love
it
good
is.
food myself.
Okay, when we
All
want to
right,
cook right.
I took the pork chops off. It's $122.92.
That's fine. That's average, I guess.
What can I get you to drink, honey?
That's your card.
Got it.
It will be card.
I don't. Just regular. Is that all right? Okay.
But go look at all them restaurants where I left a good review last weekend. Excellent food, excellent service.
I need a tablet for the credit card reader ain't did.
I used to work over here at the jail in Manning for a long time.
Man.
I worked in law enforcement. I ain't planning on going nowhere to eat and leave. Talking about the bills too high. That's cheap for us right there.
Yeah, this is the old bill, right?
Yeah, I didn't print a new one. I don't have a printer on here. I'm trying to get my credit card reader dead here. Here, I'll take you at the hostess station. I can do that probably quicker.
And my husband is a disabled veteran. We not here to scam nobody, get over on nobody.
God dang, bro. Your wife talks way too much. Way too much. You're really quiet and she's a blabbermouth. They say opposites attract. It's his fault for not talking more then. Because dang, his wife just goes on and on and on. They're already figuring it out. They're already getting the bill adjusted. And she's still going on and on and on and on. And it's not because she's a woman. It's not. So don't think that. This is not a misogynistic channel, and it's not because she's a woman. It's because she has a lot on her mind. But as you can see, he lowered the bill, he gives him the card, and all of this was for what? This is the owner too. This isn't just an employee. This is the owner that decided to treat them like that. And what's even worse is he felt so entitled to make it more public and put it on blast in front of all his customers. And he also realized they were filming. So I'm guessing in his head, he thought all the people that were going to watch the video were going to be white too. And I'm not saying all white people are racist, but I'm just saying in his head, he's probably thinking, since he's already in the mind state that the audience there are people like him, that probably the audience on the other side of the phone are going to be like him too. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what you would be thinking as an owner to treat customers like that are willing to pay a bill but just don't want to pay for the food that they returned. And since it's 2025 and he acted like an idiot and the couple were also black, this blew up on social media and he ended up giving an apology.
Thank you to Kimberly for finding his FB account. The owner of the grill in Manning, South Carolina has spoken out since that video went viral. Christopher Philip Wallman Jr., the owner of the grill in Manning, South Carolina, claims this incident happened 6 months ago. He said, "To everyone that happens to see this from the grill page, there's a video circulating again from when we first opened. I have said before, and I'll say again for everyone new, I apologize for reacting to that couple the way I did. There are several circumstances that occur before she started filming that y'all don't see, and that doesn't excuse my reaction at all. But that does explain why it happened. It has nothing to do with race, color, creed, religion, nothing. To add, they were dissatisfied. Doesn't really matter why, but it wasn't handled correctly."
So by the time he makes this apology, it's already happened 6 months ago. So can you imagine that? In his head, he's thinking, I got away with it. Nobody knows about this. It's buried, it's dead. And then 6 months later, he's going viral for, I'm not saying that he is, but appears to be a racist. So here he is 6 months later, puts out this apology, and he's like, I'm sorry for the way I reacted to this couple. But there were some things that happened before the camera came on, just like cops do, or people that defend cops. What happened before the camera came on? He went to that cliche and says, there are things that happened before the camera came on. That doesn't excuse what I did, but it explains why I reacted the way I reacted. Now, we just watched this video clip and we saw from the first clip that we saw that they clearly explained they just wanted the pork chops taken off and they would pay the bill. So let's play a mental exercise game where we imagine or invent a sequence or scenario that happened before the camera came on that made it so the owner cannot hear them. Oh, I know, before the camera was rolling, his ears got chopped off. But let's be for real. If he was really sorry, he would apologize right then and there on camera when they adjusted the bill and he gave him his card. He would have been like, you know what? I'm sorry for the mix-up. That's on me. And matter of fact, the next meal is on me with drinks. That's how bad I effed up, y'all. I'm sorry. That's not hard to do if that's what you really felt. If I did that, if that's what I really did, I know I would never do that to somebody, but let's pretend like I am a racist type of person, and that's what I would do to somebody. And now I feel bad for being a racist type of person. That's how I would have made it up to them. That's how most restaurants make up stuff to people, right? Or to the customers. If they mess up, they usually discount it, give it for free, give you another meal, give you a free dessert, all kinds of stuff, right? He did nothing on the spot. In fact, what he did was say, so when I lower this bill and take the pork chops off, you guys will pay your bill and leave. Still being rude. They did nothing wrong. What did they do wrong? So not only did he not apologize right then and there, he apologizes 6 months later when he goes viral. So it's hard to think that he really meant his apology. But please, comment below. Tell me what you think. How do you see the situation? Is he a racist? Did he mean his apology? Did that couple actually deserve it? How exactly do you feel about the owner of the grill? But no matter how you feel, I'm still gonna need you to hit that bell like the hunchback. Also click that hit checker button and subscribe with me. And I'll see you on the next trip.
Day and night. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.